All right, we're live. Draft night is back, and we are Draft Night After Dark. So this is a special episode. As you can see, Brandon's not here, and the reason for that is we're doing a special edition 2025 Houston Astros preview. So I am joined by my guests. I'll start off with Aaron Cavazos. You will hear me refer to him as Asron, and that's an inside joke, but I just can't call him Aaron. So, and then also joined by Michael, aka Mike Garcia. So, let's get into what this podcast is all about. So, I'll start off with beers. So, I today have the community Snickerdoodle. What is this? Cinnamon and vanilla spice ale. So, I guess it's supposed to
Damn.
taste like a Snickerdoodle cookie. It is delicious. 5.2% alcohol.
Jeez.
It's got like a little bit of sweetness, but it's not too sweet to where it like makes your mouth dry. So it's good. It usually comes out for the holidays, so I just had one left in the fridge. That's why it has the cheers. So I'm gonna polish this bad boy off. But yeah, community. Last time Brandon he had a community beer, but I talked a little bit about the brewery. It's Design District, close to downtown, badass outdoor area, really cool spot. So this is like my favorite holiday beer, and I'm sad that this is the last one. So yeah, what about you guys? Mike, what are you
Hey,
what
that
are you
looks.
sipping on?
Hold on, not gonna lie, that looks really good. Freaking
That does look
snickerdoodle.
good.
So they have this one, and they have a funnel cake beer, and they taste almost exactly
Oh,
the same. I don't
dang.
even know what the
Damn.
difference is. Yeah, and it's freaking delicious. Like, damn, I just tasted this and
Wait, what
heaven.
kind of beer was it again?
The Snickerdoodle, no? You said?
It just says spiced ale. I don't really know what that
Oh.
Oh,
means.
okay. Hmm. Yeah, that can's pretty cool too.
Yeah, so
Yeah, first thought when he said
delish.
Snickerdoodle, I was like, and like, damn, then that sounds like a holiday beer. But like,
Yeah, it
and
is.
then, damn.
Yeah, plus the can looks real holiday.
Yeah.
Did you guys try the Shiner holiday one?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the kind of like a
I don't
peach
rem-
one, I think.
I
Yes. Yeah, it's
remember if
like
I have.
peach
Yeah,
and nuts.
I
Dude,
think so. I don't remember honestly.
it was freaking good. I think most
Is
of
it?
Shiner kind of sucks, but that one is delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Shiner's
really a peach
okay.
guy, so I'm like, eh. I like. I don't think I've ever tried it honestly, but oh, you know what? I think I have tried it, but I mean, like I said, I'm not a peach guy, so I don't know. I was like,
You're not a
that's not
peach
my
guy?
thing. I mean, depends what kind of peach you're talking about, but
What do you mean?
Pe-
you know,
that peaches and cream, baby.
I don't know. Can you explain?
cheeses.
Hell yeah,
You
baby.
know,
Gone
like
off the
the
rails
peach
already.
peach emoji. Come on, man.
What does that
You know
mean,
about the
though?
peach emoji? Oh my
I don't know what that means. Dude, our millions of listeners need to know.
God. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up real quick. I'll show you this peach
Ah.
emoji. Pretty sure you guys know what that looks like, but
Aaron, do you know what he's talking about?
I should
I
have
mean,
put
the
peace.
emoji, I know of the emoji, but in the context that Mike's talking about, I don't know.
Oh, I'm so sure. Okay. Oh, sure, you can't see it.
I can't see that worth a damn.
Hell yeah, baby. I love looking at white screens.
Hell yeah.
I
Anyway, so
The
it's
audience
supposed to
is
look
loving
like an
this.
ass. Jesus Christ.
And you said you do like that, but you don't like the fruit.
Exactly.
All right, glad we clarified.
I'll eat that, but not the actual fruit.
Jesus Christ, dude.
We're cutting that into a short, just just that piece, so we can post that on YouTube.
Hey, I'm sure that'll get likes,
Dude,
some views on there.
think of all the children listening.
Hey, you said it's after
Dude, what?
dark.
Okay, what the hell are you drinking?
Okay, okay, I'll get to mine. So this one right here is what I'm drinking right here, Los Vaqueros. Right here by 5 by 5. It's a local brewery down here in the RGV. And well, I'm pretty sure most of Ron's audience probably more in the DFW area, so don't know what the RGV is, all the way very close to the border. And so anyway, or maybe what about 10, 15 minutes from the actual border. And anyway, so it's from this place called Mission, Texas. And Los Vaqueros are the UTRGV, again right here, the UTRGV mascot. And yeah, I mean, I just saw it. picked it up. I actually tried it yesterday, and it's a blood orange cloche style ale. And for the most part, it kind of reminds me a lot of a Love Street. But you could really taste like I guess like that blood orange to it. And well, I mean the blood orange, going with the UTRGV mascot. And for the most part, it's pretty good. I don't think I've really tried any of their other beers. Let me see. But actually, I think I have tried the Bombshell one, and that one was actually pretty good. That one's more of a brown ale from what I'm looking up. I mean, I tried it a long time ago, but either way, like I said, this one, let me see. Let me try it because that's actually my first sip.
The verdict?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. I guess that little like the orange taste to it. I mean, it kind of goes with like, the RGV, a nice hot summer day. Get one of these,
With
get
110
this
degrees outside.
out there with out
That's
there in
that's
the
10 months out of the year.
poolside. Yeah, so no, that's
Dude,
actually
for
no, but
real.
honestly, it's pretty good. And it's actually pretty damn strong too, 6.1%. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude. I wasn't
Damn.
expecting that. But yeah, it's pretty good.
So, have you tried the that blood and honey beer?
Is that the one that Christian's always talking about?
Yeah, he gets that a lot. Is it like, does it taste similar to that?
No, I don't think so. From what I remember, I think that one's just like a little bit more bitter, in my opinion, compared to this one. Anyway, this one's like a little
Okay.
bit more, like I said, I'm not trying to troll, but it actually is actually a little bit more refreshing, and it doesn't kind of have like a sweeter taste to it. But yeah, no, it's actually really good. The other one, the blood honey, I don't know, I just thought it was a little bit just too strong, in my opinion, but that was still really good too.
I'm not a fan.
What
Yeah.
I'm
kind
not
of
a
beer is
fan.
that?
It tastes like syrupy to me. I don't know. I just don't. It's not my thing. I forget who the hell. Okay, I'm gonna risk this and look it up. Who the hell brews that? I know it's a Texas brewery.
Is it? No, I was gonna
I have
say
no
no. I
idea.
think it's Carbach, but I don't
Revolver.
remember. Yes, there you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. They're from Texas.
Yeah.
Where?
Or I think they are. Let's see, Revolver Brewing, Granbury. Oh, that's here in the DFW.
Oh shoot.
Dang, so it's a local brewery?
Huh? Yeah, I mean that's one of the most popular beers. Like it's that Shiner. Who are the guys that do like Hopadillo and all those? That's another
That's
one.
Carbach,
Carbach.
no? Yeah.
Yeah. So those are like probably some of the most popular. Deep Ellum, that's another one that they pretty much sell all over Texas. So okay, I didn't. Which one? I thought that brewery was in Alamo. I guess I'm thinking of a different one.
No, I think this one, yeah, it's in Mission. I've never actually been to
Okay,
the actual place, but I always see like all these beers all over
okay,
the RGV.
okay, cool. One more thing for the audience. So just FYI, the three of us have known each other since elementary school. We graduated high school together. Mike and I went to college together. Do y'all have I'll start with you, Aaron, since you skipped the
Oh,
beer. First of all, please boo this man in the comments for not bringing a beer. Do you have a
sorry,
favorite
sorry. I
story?
don't like. Oh, here we go,
Do,
dude.
do,
What's up?
do you have a favorite story involving the three of us you'd like to tell?
Jesus, dude, there's so many. Like we could go. Like our friendship, like I said, our friendship spans like decades, like 2 decades.
Three?
Damn, we're old right here at three. Uh,
Shoot, yeah, it's been probably what, at least 20 years we've known each other, right?
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, dude. And then especially all the times that we would like hang out at Ron's place whenever he lived down here, like all those Fridays.
We've gotten
True.
drunk together many nights. We've been to Astros games together. We went to Colorado together. Broken Bow for the
Hey,
people up here in
true.
DFW.
Vegas,
Cowboys games,
Goatus.
Vegas. Yeah,
Vegas, yeah.
where they freaking
yeah.
lost to the Rams. They cost me $100 because they couldn't
Oh, it cost me $100
freaking.
too.
Same.
Yep.
All of us put 100 on them.
Yeah, we were at, where did we go? Was it, no, it wasn't MGM. I feel like we were outside of like Park or one of those casinos. right?
Whenever
Wasn't
we
it a
saw
New
it,
York, New York?
Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
actually.
when we saw it, I was outside New York, New York.
Yeah, and we were watching the game, and then we all ran inside like 5 minutes prior to tip to put $100 on the Cowboys, and then what? Who was it? Who was that fat guy that ran all over us for like 200 yards? It wasn't Gurley.
Oh,
Oh, it was
no, the CJ
CJ.
Anderson.
Bronco.
CJ Anderson, no?
Yes, yeah, CJ Anderson ran for like 200
CJ
yards.
Anderson, yes. The
Shout out
For
Joseph
real.
ex-Bronco.
Almeida.
Jesus.
For real, dude. We somehow stopped Todd Gurley, the better back, but
Freaking
for the life of us, we
bowling
couldn't stop
ball.
CJ Anderson.
Absolutely shredded the Cowboys defense, and we bowed out of the playoffs. Sad day.
Just bouncing off of everyone.
Hmm.
No one could
And
tackle.
then that's because we were all
Yep.
excited because it lined up perfectly because they won. I think that was the year of the controversial win over Detroit. No, the
In the
war,
first
or am
round,
I thinking of a
yeah,
different year?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they were like, we were like all excited, like, oh, dude, we could watch the game there in Vegas. And of course, fast forward to a week, and then we're there all miserable because we all lost money betting on them. I know, at
Yep.
least for me, and then I think I bet on the spread, and of course the Cowboys didn't. I think they missed it. I think the Cowboys missed it by like a point, so I could at least got my money back. But of course, and then so I lost $100 on that.
Yep.
But I guess to go back to your question about one of my favorite stories, it has to be like one of the times where we're drinking at your place. Like the first thing that like comes up whenever we like ambush Jake there, our good buddy Jake, and then you and Mark were chasing him, and then of course I get there. He's like, Aaron, man, like, Aaron, save me, man, save me. So I just like picked him up, just put him on the ground, and Mark came with a little cream pie, cream pied him on the face.
Just for the audience, that is a little Debbie's cream pie,
A
right?
little,
The
a
oatmeal
little
cream
cream
pie.
pie, a little
Oh,
oatmeal, little Debbie cream pie, like right there on his face, just going.
but hold
Dude,
on.
Yeah.
What was the context of that though?
Yeah.
I have no idea. And then,
You
and
don't
then,
remember?
no, so no. But what I remember, then I get there, they were already chasing. Then he was already being chased.
Why were we chasing
I
him though?
heard. You tell me.
You
You're the
remember?
one chasing him.
I thought it was
Wasn't it
because he was leaving.
because, yeah, it's because he was leaving. He was moving or I don't remember where he was going. Was he going to California or something?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
California
it
the
was
first
Right?
time.
California.
It was California the first time,
Yeah.
and then I think
Jesus.
Same question to you, Mike.
Jeez. Honestly, man, that's actually a very hard question.
it
I
is.
don't know
Okay,
That's why
to
I,
like pinpoint
I'll let you
one.
think on it for a bit because I got two.
Okay,
I'm gonna
go for it.
pick. Okay, I'm gonna do the Broken Bow one. So the three of
Oh,
us, it was my bachelor party. We go to Broken Bow and we go out on a pontoon boat. So there's like 10 of us on this pontoon boat, and so some of us, the pontoon boat was stopped. A couple of people were in the water, swimming around, drinking. I was on the boat, and so was my brother Mark. I think Aaron. I think you were on the boat too.
and then I think I was getting ready, like to get into water.
Yes. And then Mike was on the boat, and then I was just sitting down drinking, chilling. And then Mike didn't want to get in the water. So Mark comes up to us, and Mark's drunk. And then he's like, I'm gonna make Mike get in the water. Watch this. And then so he runs full speed, and Mike's on the edge of the boat. And my brother, he runs full speed, runs into Mike, and then they go overboard into the water. So I saw that, and then I was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, I mean, that's funny, but I went back to do what I was doing. And then somebody, I think it was Romeo, was like, dude, his leg or something. And we look over and Mark's leg is stuck in between the gate and the fencing on the pontoon boat. And so his
Jesus, dude.
face is in the water and his leg is stuck there. So he's pinned. So he's literally drowning. And then so like we rushed to the front of the boat and then unjammed his leg. And yeah, so he almost died, man. Like he would have legitimately drowned had he been there like what, maybe 20 more seconds.
I
jeez,
Uh
think
dude.
so.
That was great. I mean, also, I guess to add a little bit of context to that. So so I was on the outside of the boat, right, from my perspective, and to let's
outside of the
see, I don't know how
fence.
to kind of what?
Like you were outside of the fence. You were on the
Yeah,
boat, but
yeah, yeah. I
outside of
was
the
out.
fence.
Yeah. So I was like pretty much, trying to like dip my feet in, and I guess also to everyone out there, don't really know how to swim. Okay, so I was like, I
Yeah.
had my life jacket on or whatever, and so like I was just like testing the water, seeing how it is, and I wasn't gonna jump, right? I was gonna just go try to just go by myself slowly into there. And so whatever, I'm doing that, and I just feel a push from behind. I'm like, I kind of just reacted, and so I just grabbed whatever pushed me. And so I grab, and apparently it was Mark. I grab him and like trying not to like go into the water. And so I end up falling into the water, right? So I bring him down with me, and all I remember is just getting into the water, and then that was pretty much it. Come up, and I see Mark is just there, and like they're trying to pull him out. I'm like, what is going on? And then that's when everyone else says all that, and like I go and I see his leg, and it's all messed up. I'm like, dude, this freaking guy, bro, like, what's wrong with this guy?
Dude,
Yeah,
And
I
I
that
was
thought
like,
push
his
and
leg
then
had
jeez.
snapped in half.
dude, it looked bad. Dude, I still remember. Like he
Yeah,
was just there, like all lifeless. He looked lifeless.
yeah, yeah. It literally looked like his leg was like snapped backwards.
Terrible, dude.
Yeah. All
It
right,
didn't
Mike,
help
did you
that
come
he
up with
started
something?
drinking the day before.
Okay, so I kind of thought of something. With me, it's got to be whenever we were at the island for what was it
Mm,
for? I honestly don't even remember. It was like in the summertime
Oh my god. If it's
for the condo. You
mm.
guys already know. And
oh my
so
god.
I don't remember what it was for. What was it for? It was for someone's birthday or
Was it for Ron's birthday? Yeah, Ron, then was it for your
Yeah, I think
birthday?
it was. Yeah.
Well for yours and Jake's, but mostly yours.
oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause I remember
It's
Jake's like,
Jake's catching
come on
strays.
guys, and it's my birthday too. And we're like,
Yeah, Jake's a big
hey Ron,
listener of
happy
this podcast.
birthday.
shout out to Jake, true.
He's a big
True,
listener.
Jake, Dave,
Actually, shout out to Dave. Yeah.
Dave, true, Dave.
In the words of Snipper J.
Mm.
But anyway, so yeah, we're there at the island. Ron had rented a condo. We all kind of pitched in, and we had it for what, the weekend, right?
We're
And
supposed to be the
so
weekend.
yeah, it was supposed to be. That's another thing. But so we're there, and then whatever, we're drinking, and then all these other guys come in. It's us three. It's who is it? Dave, Jo. I think Farley
Harley,
ended up showing up,
Harley,
yeah.
and I don't remember who else. But
I think
anyway,
Wasn't Tubes there
Tubes
too?
there?
Adrian?
Yeah, Tubes was
Yeah, it
there.
was Tubes.
oh, that's true. Oh,
Tube.
Tubes, and actually, I think Singe. No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Singe
Tubes
was
was there
yeah,
too.
there,
Singe was there too.
and Hector too. No,
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think Hector was there at that time. That's probably another one.
then
Anyway, so like we're just really just there, right? Whatever we're drinking, I think y'all had went to go or mini golfing, I think. And so anyway, we're just kind of just messed up, right? And then we're getting messed up, and then I don't know, whenever you guys get back, I think it's just me, Justin, and was it Charlie or Dave? We're kind of just there, just drinking. And so these guys are just pounding them, pounding them. These guys get back, and I don't know what we end up doing. Oh, we're playing Chandelier,
yeah,
right?
Chandelier. Yeah,
We ended up
Chandelier.
playing Chandelier, and I don't know. Do you want me to kind of explain Chandelier for people who don't really know,
Give the 10
or what
second
do you think?
version.
That what?
The 10-second version.
So Chandelier is basically kind of like Flip Cup. You're just trying to bounce the ball into the middle cup, and once everyone gets the middle cup, everyone drinks, and the last one that flips it has to drink the middle cup, which everyone pours like all different types of drinks into it. Could be beer, wine, liquor, whatever it is. And so you're not trying to get that, right? And so anyway, we're playing, and then I think Justin, Jo, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get these, whatever. He doesn't really care. He just wants to get messed up, right? And that's actually when we got our famous quote. What is it, Aaron?
I ain't here to be sober.
I here to be sober. And so, yeah, that's where that comes from, in case you probably end up hearing it later on. And so, whatever you do, he just gets so
Jesus,
messed
dude.
up. He, when someone else there it's their turn to actually drink it, he's like, "Yeah, I'll drink it for you," or whatever. So he ends up just getting
Yeah,
everyone else's middle cup and just pounding them. So that, and then he ends up getting beers. He's dropping them all over the place, and then, dude, it was just a total mess, dude. And then
he
so
dropped four. Dude,
at
Yeah.
crazy. He
least
dropped four Dos Equis in a row.
four Dos Equis, and they're the not the cans, the bottles, and
The,
it's
the
like,
bottles.
dude, like, what are you doing, bro?
Yep.
It's like, why? And again, I came here to be sober, and
The
so,
first
and
one was
then,
funny, but then after a while, just go like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
just stop getting the
dude, yeah,
beers. Just stop.
Yeah.
come on. And so, anyway, and then, well, fast forward, I guess. I think it's Ronnie. I don't know what we're trying to do, but Ronnie, we're trying to get him to drink or trying to get him to do something. And is that the same night whenever you go and you book it like towards the towards the actual beach? We're
For the
like, what's this
shots,
guy
and then we tried getting
Oh
Ron to
yeah, I think it
do
was
a
shots.
shot for his
do?
birthday.
Yeah.
We're like, what is going on? This guy just books it's like what, maybe like 1 in the morning,
Yep.
1, 2 in the morning. This guy just books it to
I chased him too. That
down
I think it
the
was me that
street.
chased him.
It
I was
was
like, get
you.
back here and do your shot.
Books it down the street to go to the actual beach. And you're like, what is this guy? What's going on? And I think I just
Yeah.
stayed there in the actual condo. Like, Jesus, dude. But that weekend was actually very freaking funny. That's one of like my most memorable weekends, aside from
Jesus, dude.
Broken Bow and those other trips, dude. That's just so funny.
I just, dude, I just remember like Justin's. It's weird because like it's like his soul left his body, but like he was like kind of on autopilot. Like he was still trying to speak
Dude.
words, but like his brain was so gone that it was like baby speech. Like it didn't make any sense, but he was still trying to talk to us. I've never seen that
Bro,
before, so
Dude.
either before
bro,
or since.
bro, it was bad because I think once we started, like once me and Ron went outside, and then if I remember correctly, that's when everyone came outside. And then everyone decided, hey man, let's go. Hey, we should all go to the beach. And of course, like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, and then, of course, as a fatty I am, I was tired. But like, I was like, yeah, Ron, you win. I don't care anymore about the shot.
Mhm.
And then of course, I'm going back to the condo. Then I see Jo lumbering out, could barely walk, stand somehow. I don't even know how he made it down there. I literally had to babysit him after whenever you all were gone. I just wanted him just to go to sleep, like to pass
Yeah,
out. It's like, bro, just pass out, call it a night. But
yeah.
now, dude, like, dude, there'll be times, guys, because we were there in the living room just talking and stuff, and then yeah, then he would like slowly close his eyes, and I'm thinking to
Oh
myself,
yeah,
finally, finally, dude, finally,
he
he's going
would
to sleep.
doze
And
off and
then
then he
yeah, and
like
then he would like
wake
jerk
up like,
himself
oh, I need
awake.
another beer.
Yeah, then he would jerk himself awake, like get angry at the fact that he was almost about to pass out. Like, and then he would get up, like, where you going? Like, chill,
Dude.
bro, chill. And then I'm getting another beer. Like, bro, you've had enough.
And also with this, our friend Justin, like this guy's a tank, man, like a tank. Like he just does not stop. Like he could literally probably drink like a 24 pack by himself. Like it's
I
Yeah,
think it
crazy.
could.
It's
yeah,
crazy, dude. Like, and he just keeps going. He only time he'll stop is if he runs out of beer, basically. It's crazy.
dude. Yeah. You can't. We used to have competitions, and man, like he would get to like high teens and stuff like that, and yeah, I'd be done at like 12. Like that was probably my absolute all-time best.
No one can
Yeah, and
keep up
it's
with him, dude.
um
Especially at the
Crazy.
especially at the pace that he would drink. Jesus, dude.
yeah. Yeah, I
There's no one
think,
like.
and there's probably, I mean, I can think right off the bat of three other stories from that, just that weekend alone that we could get into. So, but we've already reset the record for the intro for the Draft Night podcast. So almost 30 minutes of not really talking about what we came here to talk about. So let's get into it. This is the 2025 Astros preview. So reflecting, let's reflect on rest in peace, the 2024 Astros. What did y'all? I'll start with you, Aaron. What did you consider last season a success? Were you happy with the results?
You want the long story or the short story? Short story,
Short,
no, no.
a little bit
I
longer.
don't know. Oh well, well, I don't know. Just like I guess with our recent successes and stuff that we've had before, it literally felt like we went down, like we would literally got brought down a peg or two. I feel like to me, especially with all the injuries to our lineup, dude, it got decimated.
Yeah, but they still
Like
won the
what? It
division.
barely, but like what we were 10 games behind
Yeah.
at one point, and then we were able to somehow, crawl back and win it, which I was happy with, but I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. I thought for sure we were gonna lose the division because what we won it, what, 4 or 5 years in a row, I think, if
Mhm.
I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong,
I think it's more
but
than that.
yeah. Oh well, no, but yeah, and then I guess what made me pessimistic was just seeing all the injuries to our rotation,
Yeah.
because especially guys like what's his name? Like I know the last McCullers has been out since I don't know how long, since what, 2020,
Gee.
2022. He hasn't pitched in almost
Story of his
two
career.
years.
Yep.
And then we lost also Ukiri, no? Jose Ukiri, if I'm saying his name right.
He
We lost
signed what the other
him.
Yeah.
day.
Who he signed with?
I don't know. I just know he
Yeah,
signed
I
with
saw
somebody
that. I
like two
saw
days
that he
ago.
left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. And then I know there was
So
like
last
a
year, the ones that we got that were injured, is that what you're trying to say? The ones that were injured?
yeah.
I know
Yeah, and then we
Luis
also lost,
Garcia
Yep.
yeah, him,
Luis
and then
Garcia.
Christian Javier too. We lost him,
and
Yep.
and
Javier there kind of towards the end.
yeah,
Yeah.
Javier. And then at the same time with Ukiri, they both had Tommy John,
Dude.
which decimated our bullpen. I know, and then we brought up JP France too, and then he got hurt also.
Yep.
Yeah, then he had surgery to repair his torn right shoulder back in July of last year. So we were,
That's because he was playing pretty good from what I remember. All the games that I saw.
Yeah.
well then, from what I had here, he went, at least last season, he went over. He was his record was 0-3, and he pitched a 7.46 ERA. So and he started 28 games. So,
Dang, guess never mind.
but still, no, but still though, dude, like we had no depth, like, and then like, I think that's
Yeah.
what killed us in the postseason too, because
Yeah.
we lost to the Rangers, right? And then
No,
no,
we lost to, wasn't it? Was it,
see, I don't remember, dude. It was
who was it? Detroit?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think it was Detroit. Yeah. They're in that,
Or,
was in the wild card. Couldn't even
oh yeah,
get
you're
one
right.
damn game, dude. It's like, jeez.
You're
Yeah.
right. It was a wild card. My bad.
Yeah. We didn't have, I mean, we didn't go in, I think that was the big change for us going into the playoffs. We didn't have, that ace or that kind of top two ace combination going into the postseason that we've had in the past that we could rely upon. And Fromber's been questionable in the playoffs for a couple years now.
Oh, yeah.
Which
So
sucks.
entering, yeah, and we'll see. I mean, we'll get into the rotation stuff, but going into 2025, so at the top, the no changes. So we keep Athena Brown, we keep Joe Espada. Any thoughts on those guys? My only, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of what, from Brown to really make. And I was a big fan of James Click when he was the GM. I really liked what he did. I thought he was good from an analytics standpoint. And then of course that relationship fell apart, and so I'm starting to question ownership more and more, and not too thrilled, but that's a different conversation. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about those guys.
I mean, same here. You know what? It's like what? It's the second season, no, with them
For
at the
both,
helm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. Then I think it's so too early to tell.
yeah.
But I don't know. And then I just feel bad. I guess this game got ahead of ourselves that we let go Bregman. That really hurt.
That's next on the agenda. So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So the off-season moves.
Well,
So the biggest one, we trade Carl Tucker, right? So that was a big saga for a long time in terms of, hey, are they going to extend
you
him?
get to
Are they going to
pay him.
trade him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get back Isaac Paredes, Hayden Wesneski, I don't even know his name, and Mike, your guy Cam Smith.
Let's go.
So Mike, how are you
God,
feeling
dude.
about that?
Honestly, I mean, the only one I've really seen, I guess now, especially like in spring training, is Cam Smith, and from what I've seen, it looks like he's been actually playing really damn good. And I was looking up, I had some tweets that I saw actually with him,
He's our top
but
prospect now, I think.
yeah, no, yeah, he's been playing
Yeah.
like lights out apparently. And I had saw, I don't know where it was at. I need to find the tweet, but basically it was saying that the Astros are trying to really get him into the starting lineup by opening day. That's how good he's been playing. I was like,
And he
dang,
would
I
be
mean,
where would he play?
let me see, I don't know,
I assume the
honestly.
outfield. But I don't know.
I want to say, yeah, he was, yeah, more in the outfield, but
For some reason, I was
hold
thinking
on.
he was play. He was a third baseman originally. I could be wrong on that, but I just
Oh, so
assume he'd
right,
have to go to the eyes.
no, sorry, right now they're saying he would be starting in, or today actually, in right field.
Okay.
And so, yeah, they're saying that he's the number one prospect,
Yeah.
and he's been having a really good spring.
Yep.
And let me see.
Yeah, that's what I've seen
Yeah, there's
too.
just nothing but good things about it. He's been, let me see. Let me try to find this up, or pull this up. But
I've heard similar about the other two guys too. I mean, obviously, Paredes is going to be starting at third base, right? That's locked in.
Yeah.
But he's got. I mean, he's got all the tools. He's already had success in the major leagues, so I have confidence in him to be at least like a decent starting level player. I'm not worried about that, and I've heard good things about Hayden too. That he could be, in the running for a rotation spot at some point this year. So I don't know. I mean, we kind of replenished a couple spots on the team. If Cam Smith, there's a big difference between spring training and
yeah,
actually playing in the majors.
true. Let me see.
I
I'm still
think
trying to pull these up.
obviously it hurts. We've lost so many guys in the outfield over the years, right? So George Springer was a big staple there in center
That one
field.
hurt. That one
Yeah,
hurt.
so we lost him originally, and then Kyle Tucker, he rises to prominence, and then we're not able to keep him. We weren't able to keep Correa. We weren't able to keep Garrett Cole. Like there's all these guys that for so long the Astros were like, oh, we're not gonna be able to keep these so that we can re-sign Altuve and Bregman, and then we didn't. We didn't re-sign.
True.
We didn't
I
re-sign
don't know.
Bregman.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah,
dude. Crazy.
that's I guess it's just frustrating, seeing like all those guys, yeah, like you said, George Springer walk, and then Correa, now Bregman, Kyle, like we traded away Kyle Tucker, and then even
Yeah,
Garrett Cole, like,
yeah,
and then seeing like teams like the Dodgers, get even more stacked and stuff,
yeah.
but like. Why can't the Astros do that? Why can't they offer like those type of contracts, like different contracts to these guys to keep them? Cause I feel like Bregman was like a cornerstone,
He was.
you know.
I mean, shoot, they had ever since he was a rookie, he had only been to what's it called? Kind of like the not conference championships, right? But
The
what are they called?
LCS.
The LCS.
ALCS, dude, every single year except for last year, right? But
Yeah,
that's wild. And all he's known is winning. It's crazy. And then, I mean, whether it's just like wanting to pay the guy or, I mean, you don't see him panning out. It's like, come on, man. He's just like, to me, he's like Altuve, like one of those cornerstone guys that you gotta just keep them, like for the
yeah,
culture, for the for the locker room, everything, I don't know. I was like, dang, that
yeah.
one
And
hurt. And
he's
then
still
that
damn good
first,
player.
Game of spring training with the Red Sox, he hit a freaking monster home run to left field.
yeah, that's what I was about to say, dude. I was about to say that his first game, like, geez, dude, like, it is what it is, but man,
Uh,
crazy.
and of course, it's funny now because all those Red Sox fans that freaking booed him, for the cheating, for the cheating, and now they're cheering him. It's like,
um,
yeah, yeah, those
if
losses really hurt. Like
if y'all had to guess, where do you think the Astros rank going into 2025 on payroll?
Like in the whole
the whole
MLB.
league, or like
Yeah, so like 1 through 30, where do they rank?
so one being the highest.
Yep,
That's just it.
one being the Dodgers.
Yeah, obviously.
Jeez, I would say I don't know, probably like middle of the pack, like
That's what I'm thinking. But I guess to give it like a definitive
because these
number,
guys,
I
It
would
to
say
does.
me,
like
these guys are like the kind of like the Cowboys. Like they
a
don't want to. They
I
just don't
say
want to pay
I say
guys.
I'll say number
Yeah.
17. I'll say 17th in the league.
So they're number 7.
What?
There's 7?
Yep.
No,
Wow.
Yeah, they have a
no.
little. They have a little over in 200 million on the books for 2025.
Wow.
So now we've been in the top 5, right, at a couple points throughout this run, but now it seems like we're sliding more towards the bottom of the top 10 is kind of where we're headed. So just interesting to see, you know, what that means. Or maybe we'll be more aggressive. I don't know. It's just it doesn't seem like we're willing to spend what we've spent in the past to stay competitive,
That's crazy.
and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
I say which sucks because it feels like to keep up with like the Dodgers, the Yankees, and then we need to spend that money. And I feel
Yeah,
like the management side of the Astros hasn't been that. It's
yeah,
keeping guys on cheap contracts and bringing up prospects from the minors and stuff.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
a
again,
minors
yeah.
that's been devastated. I mean, it's decimated, right? Cam
Yeah,
Smith, we trade for him, and he's automatically our number 1 prospect. Like, yeah, it is
Crazy.
not. We don't have a loaded farm system to pull from anymore. So you kind of have to. You would think you would have to spend more money. Um, so that then we had Presley. He went to Chicago. I thought Presley
True.
was like a luxury last year, honestly. So I don't mind that, but we didn't really get much back.
well, yeah, because and then we had brought in Hader as our closer, so that means Presley got pretty much lost his job.
Yeah,
Which I
Yeah.
felt like Presley was still good as a closer for us.
he was not as
It
good
was
last year
good,
because
and
he
then
moved to a setup
yeah.
role, but
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, once they moved him, he started like that's when he really started struggling from what I saw.
yep,
And I mean, he lost his role, right? So it's like, I mean, it's kind of understandable. But even then, like I think before that, he was playing pretty good. I mean, obviously you get Hater, younger, better for the most part. And I mean, more of the future, right? But even then, it's like, man, with Presley, all those years with him, kind of just sucks,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, he's another guy that was part of that. He's been here. He's been here a while. He wasn't part of the first part, like the 17 run, but he had been here a while. Closed a lot of games, closed World Series
Hmm.
games, and they came up
Big
huge for
games.
us.
yeah.
So it's another loss. Aaron, your guy, the Coochie, went to the Angels. What do you think about that?
Good riddance, dude.
No, he didn't play well. He was pretty good, man. I
He
thought he
was
had some good
actually
starts.
he was actually when he did play, he was actually tearing it up, dude.
Yeah,
Like he was
I don't
playing
know, man. That
really
maybe
good.
that maybe just that one game where I saw him, and then I think he got like blown up. I was like,
I think
why is
that
this
was
guy
like
out
one of
there
his
still?
first games.
Yeah, I
I
think
think it
so.
was. I was like, why is this guy out there? That
You
was
know,
so annoying. I
yeah,
Yeah,
remember.
that's true. Yeah,
he
because like
turned things
after
around.
that, he had turned it crazy. He was playing pitching lights out, man. He was
He
playing
was.
really really good.
Yep.
So I mean, it would have been cool to keep him, but I mean, it is what it is. We still got
Did
these
we
other
lose
He
guys
him
was.
in
I
coming
free
mean, he
back.
was.
agency, or did he
He
get
was an
traded?
older guy. Free
Yeah.
agency.
Free agency.
That's why it never made sense because we gave up.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, we gave up assets. We gave up like some pretty high level prospects for half a season of the Cooch, and I mean now
And he
it's like
left.
you don't re-sign him, right? That's like why did we do that? So that's why I'm a little bit sus on Brown, but again, we'll give him some more time. So
True.
in terms of guys we added, so the big ad was Christian Walker.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about
He's
this.
he's the new first baseman, right?
hmm
Just to be just
Yeah.
clarify, dude. Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's a major upgrade from our previous first baseman.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, for real, dude. I mean, it was
He
barely
should
even
not be
had
named.
one. All last year, like, jeez, dude.
Dude, what happened, dude? Like that's
No
because
idea.
whenever he was in because who was he with before the White Sox, right?
Are you talking about the dark side of Abreu?
Who else, man? Who else am I talking about?
Well, we have the good Abreu. So he's I guess going to take over the setup role, right, in the bullpen.
Yeah, no, not that breed. The and then the freaking dark side one,
Dude,
dude.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk
just
about him.
just don't even
yeah,
know
Let's
what
just leave it like
happened with
that.
him, dude. Like, I mean, Just
Yeah.
last call, he just like forgot how to play or something, dude. It was
For
bad.
real. And he got the worst case of the yips I've ever seen, dude. Like
Yeah.
batting wise, fielding wise, he couldn't do anything.
It's like at that
Right.
point they should have just kept freaking Yuli, man. I mean, even
Hmm.
then, I think Yuli hadn't been signed for like a good portion of the season, no? And then I think he ends up
Yeah,
Yeah.
going to what, the Marlins or somewhere, and
yeah,
it's
yeah. He
like
went
you
to
could have
Miami.
literally gotten him back. Like I'm pretty sure you would have gone for like a discount or something, you know? Like,
And I
yeah,
think that
that
would
was
have
tough.
happened, but we had like again, we had a rookie GM and we had a rookie manager. And it's like they waited way too long,
True.
and they were just they kept they give this guy chance after chance because they paid him a lot of money. I mean,
Hmm.
they give him a 2-year deal for quite a bit of money, and it's like, dude, you sometimes you just gotta cut bait. Like he's literally he's costing you wins out here. But Walker, I mean, he's a little bit older, but he's still playing really well. Has a bunch of power in his bat. I think he's going to be a great fit for. We haven't talked about this either, but rest in peace, Minute Maid Park. I think he's going to be a great fit for it, though. I think his power is really going to translate. So I think once they figure out the outfield situation, I think our infield's gonna be pretty damn good. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about it.
Who's actually supposed to be playing second base?
I think Altuve still. I think there'll
Maybe
be time.
They,
Well, then,
he's gonna be
then
going
from
back
what
and
I've read,
forth.
that's what I've read that he was gonna go back and forth.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
think
because
I could be.
Dubon would play right. He might or they're gonna split time. I don't know. I don't totally know if
I
they
don't know.
know the plan.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, but from what I've read, I read that he was gonna split time between left and second.
Yeah,
I mean, probably put Jordan out there also a bit too, and then even Dubon,
Yeah,
just
but
kind of
and
like
then
rotate.
yeah, and then but they're gonna save. They want to keep Jordan as a DH to save him from all that
yeah.
running to
Yeah, for
save
sure, exactly.
him for the hits, which we're definitely gonna need more of now.
And
Yep.
we'll talk later on about the other pieces of the outfield. But moving over to the rotation, so we've talked a little bit about this and all the injuries last year. So. To me, it looks like it's going to be Fromber, Hunter Brown, Blanco, Arrighetti, and Luis Garcia. I don't
Yeah,
know. Is that a bottom 10 rotation? Is that a bottom 5 rotation? I don't know. What do y'all think?
I mean, I don't
bottom.
know. Like, honestly, it kind of just depends, I think. I mean, I think it kind of really is going to depend a lot on, well, Hunter Brown, like for sure. Like, is he going to take that next step? Like
That's
to
true.
me, he could, if he does, I mean, he could be 1A, 1B with Fromber. He could be. Blanco, he played pretty decent last year, from what
Was
I
it a fluke?
remember. That, yeah. So we'll see if he's gonna, repeat that. Is it a fluke? See whatever goes with him. Arrighetti, he was actually a surprise, and he played really good too. I mean, but it's just consistency, So it's like that, and then when is Luis Garcia supposed to come back, actually?
I think he might make it
Does anyone
back
know?
pretty early on in the season.
Oh,
Like, I think
okay.
he will be part of the rotation for most of the year.
Yeah, that from what I've
Yeah.
seen, he might miss some time at the beginning of this season, but
Yeah,
he should.
that's what I've seen too.
He is expected to come back sometime this season, but he might miss like maybe like the first maybe like 2 months,
And he's pitched
Oh,
some big
okay.
if that.
games, right? He
Yeah.
started a lot of playoff games.
Yeah. I think he was one of the ones. Oh no, I think that was Javier. Never mind. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, it's honestly just gonna depend, like, if these guys are gonna repeat last year, or if this is the fluke, and then always there's always the injury bug, right? So never know with that. And but if they're ranking wise, shoot, right now, I get the benefit of the doubt. I'll put them in the middle again and
Middle of
see
the
how it
pack.
kind of goes. Yeah.
All right, Aaron, I need you to bring some strong takes, man. Mike's riding the fence. I need some Stephen A. Like, I need you to bring the heat, man. Where do you think? Where do you think they're gonna end up?
I don't think as of right now, I don't think we're in the middle. I think we're bottom. I think that's how I feel. And then like
Like,
we really need
very bottom?
not very bottom. I say bottom 10. I say like either between that's how I feel personally. But I don't know. Like you said, and we also lost Verlander too. He left to the Giants.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
another like leadership, another veteran, a pitcher
Well,
who won with us.
yeah, and to me, that's what they're missing. They have no ace. They have no
Yeah, that's
anchor. You have a bunch of like B, C, and D guys out there. To me, I'll be honest, this is a bottom five rotation, man. I think Blanco was a fluke. Hunter Brown, I kind of don't think is going to take the next step. Fromber chokes in the playoffs. I don't see it,
Fromber
man.
hurt.
I'm like, this is the big
Fromber
weakness.
hurt.
Like, I'm way more worried about this than I am any other part of the team. So, and then that's if they stay healthy. What if if a couple of these guys get
Exactly.
injured? Who the hell is going to be, starting in the 4 and 5 spots? I don't know. I could be wrong. I am interested to see what that guy that we traded for, how he develops. Maybe he can take one of those spots. But yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in this group.
I don't
Then
know. I
nah,
mean, I think
then
that they're really just kind of, my bad, but I think they're really just they're relying a lot on what they've done in the past. Just developing their guys. I mean, kind of just working with them. And I mean, they've produced stars, dude. I mean, from who?
Have they?
I mean, Garrett Cole, I mean, Hunter Brown, it looks like he's going to be pretty much could be a star. I mean, you're thinking otherwise, right? But I mean, he looks promising, man.
He
He
has
looks
the
really
body.
good. Yeah, I mean, reminds me a lot of Verlander, dude. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, right? Let's see who else. I mean,
But okay,
I,
but the problem is
uh,
is like I get that, right? You can
Javier, they got,
right. And they
Garcia.
developed him, right? Those guys they developed. But whoever's anchored this rotation has not been somebody they've developed, right? They brought in Verlander to do that,
True.
or I guess
Garrett
Keuchel
Cole.
was developed. Garrett Cole they traded for.
Like, yeah,
He
but
He
wasn't
was in
then
the
that,
he
that,
was.
Pirates.
he wasn't
Yeah, then
that what he was, whenever they got him.
Yeah, but it's like you do have to add, I think you got to go outside and you got to add some talent to this rotation.
No,
I
I
don't
agree,
see
for
enough
sure.
here, right, to like be a contender or win the division. If we were to start a 7 game series tomorrow,
now we lose.
dude,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, we're cooked. I have no trust. I don't even trust Fromber, in the playoffs. So,
true.
and at
And
one time we had what? We had Verlander, Garrett Cole, Fromber, like that
Grinky,
was, yeah, like those
Grinky
were their
too.
top
Remember?
four. Yeah, those were our top
Granky,
four going
yeah.
into a series. And
Yeah, we
now
had like a
it's these
murderer's
guys.
row of pitchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
McCullers,
before all the injuries,
yeah.
yeah, we had
Yeah.
like a three-headed monster of just Verlander, Cole, and Grinky. Like,
Yep.
Crazy.
which is
Yep.
crazy to think about, and we ended up losing to the Braves in seven.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. So we'll see. There's I think there's definitely potential there. So it's not like this is set in stone, but right now, yeah, there's big question marks. We
Yeah,
talked
like I
about the
said.
bullpen already.
A
I
little,
mean,
but
I have the back end of the bullpen to me is set, and I have full confidence in. The rest of it, I don't know. There was that guy, what was his name? Watson that I was telling you all about. He was
Jesus.
good last year, man.
Say Bubba Watson.
yeah,
Jesus.
Hold on, I gotta look this guy up.
Watson.
I would
But I
say,
mean, are we agreed the back end of the bullpen is good, right? Hater and
Oh
Abreu,
yeah.
that's a
Yeah, for
great eight
sure.
nine punch.
yeah, but the other guy is not so much, man. I feel like.
Taylor Scott,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, then he had some pretty good stats last year.
He was,
He
from
went,
what I remember,
he
he
yeah,
was
was really
then
good,
pretty
man.
decent. Yeah,
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 then
yeah,
he, yeah, then he went 7-3 with a 2.23 RA in 62
Yeah,
games.
he
That's
was
not
really good.
that's actually really good.
yeah. Okay.
We shipped off that bust guy, Kendall Graveman, so he's
Oh
Oh
gone.
my
yeah.
God, thank God,
Um,
dude.
that was a waste of a trade. So yeah, we have a lot of question marks in terms of middle relievers, right? And
Yeah,
who's gonna bridge these starters, and that's a big that's scary, man, because right now it looks like we're gonna have a lot of times where we're gonna have to pull starters in like the fifth, sixth inning, and we're gonna need some guys to eat some of
yep.
that up.
Let's see who else is on there. Yeah, I don't even know like a lot of these guys from last year.
So I don't either. So that's a need, right? So we know outfield is a
Yeah.
need. I'd say we know the rotations you need, and we know kind of the front end bullpen guys. The good thing is that's probably the easiest thing to get and the cheapest thing to get, right? Is to go and find
True.
Yeah.
front end bullpen guys. It's the setup guys and the closers are the expensive, guys that you gotta spend a lot for or trade a lot for. So, I do think that's something we can address. And whoever doesn't make the rotation, they could be set up for a bullpen role. If McCullers
Yeah.
ever comes back, does he take like a long middle reliever role? I don't know. That's a possibility. He always gets hurt as a starter. I think might as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. At this point, yeah, I might as well just put him there for now. See how it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Then,
whoever whoever doesn't make the rotation.
because according to the MLB.com, who they have this as a rotation is Fromber, Hunter Brown, Blanco, Spencer Getty, Hayden Wesneski, Luis Garcia, McCullers, Christian Javier, and JP France. And literally, the last four guys are hurt. So
Yeah.
who knows if and when they'll be back, especially McCullers, who's been, like I said, he hasn't played in 3 years.
Yeah.
Going on 3 years now.
Yeah.
So like
And
he
even
said,
when
and
he
then we
was playing, man, jeez, like it looked like he had a noodle arm, man. Like it was bad. It's like,
dude, and then those injuries,
jeez.
man, because before those injuries, he was looking like
Oh
the
yeah,
next like our next ace, like up there with at the time Verlander, even with Keiko, like not Keiko, Garrett Cole,
Cole,
like
yeah.
yeah. Then he was up, like he was, I think he was on his way up there, by Headland. But like I said, those injuries literally have derailed him. And then like because when he came back for that like for those handful of games that he played, and he did not look like the same
Yeah,
guy.
for
I
sure.
felt like he lost a lot of accuracy, control. Like his
Yep.
curve was super
No,
inaccurate.
yeah, for sure.
And
Yep.
then the curve is his main pitch. It's off
Yep.
speed, which he super inaccurate for the last time that we saw him pitched. And then now we're not even sure if he's going to be able to play this year again.
Wild.
Yeah. He's just you can't depend on him. I mean, you just got to assume anything you get from him is a bonus. Sadly, it is what it is. All right, let's switch gears, get into the position players. So we talked a little bit about the infield. So right now it's projected as Diaz, Walker,
Yeah,
Paredes, and Dubon, or some combination of Dubon and Altuve. I'm excited.
Yeah, that should be the strong point, honestly, of
yeah,
I mean, of them, yeah. I
hmm
mean, they should be still really, really good. Uh,
Yep.
Diaz, man, that guy is that guy could be
that guy's legit.
he could be one of those dudes, man. He's legit. He should have been playing since the what was it, 2 years ago? Because last year was his first year starting, right?
Hmm.
2 years
Oh
ago,
yeah,
he
that's
should
who
have
we
been
still had,
playing since then,
Martin.
dude. Dude, I mean, Martin, you know, great calling the games and all that, but obviously his hitting terrible. But I mean, I get it, but it's like, man, this guy can do everything. He's so good.
I think we're set, man. I think this is the fun part. We don't know what Paredes' ceiling is. So, he comes in, young player taking over third base. So, I mean, he's already flashed that he's a really good offensive player. So I'm excited. JP, he's kind of been what he is, He's he's like he's gonna hit 265. He's gonna have 15 homers, 70 RBIs. I mean,
I feel like
it is
he's the
what it is.
weakest of our infield, to be honest. That's a big question mark for
Offensively,
me.
yeah, he probably
Yeah,
is.
because then besides that, our last postseason run where he was going off, and then literally after that he had like a World Series hangover, and like his batting was horrendous. I thought not
It's
horrendous.
brutal.
That's too,
He
yeah, that's
could
too
It was
strong.
not
pretty
hit,
bad.
dude. It was bad. It was
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay,
bad.
okay, oh, okay. And then maybe I was right then in
There's
choosing that
stretch
word.
where he was just like he could not hit like
He
anything, dude. It's crazy.
he And then yeah, when I saw that, I was like, dang, maybe we should have kept what's his name,
Yeah,
Correa.
Correa?
Yeah, we should have kept him because yeah, then like he was in a bad slump. And I was like, Jesus, what the heck happened to that guy in last year's World Series?
I got a surprise for
honestly.
you later in the show about him, actually. So I think you guys are gonna
Oh,
like this. I think you guys are gonna like this a lot.
Or not, man.
uh,
Knowing you could have,
You're gonna
knowing you
like
it's
this.
leaning.
Jesus.
You guys are gonna like this. Houston's gonna like this.
I
So
think
we'll get into
that's
that.
where I was kind of. It might be the same thing I was kind of thinking too. We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll see who outdid the other one. So let's move on to the
Oh
outfield.
my god.
So that's the big question mark. Probably, well, there's a lot of question marks. This is the biggest question mark, the
Yeah, yeah.
25 Astros. So I want to start with Mike, your guy, Jake Myers. You're a big fan. Tell us
Jesus.
why you're confident in Jake in center field for 2025.
I never said I was confident in him, all right? But I mean, out of everyone that we have right now, I mean, he had stretches where he was actually really good, man. I mean, he's actually really good in my eyes from what I remember from last year, whenever he played the year before. He had those stretches, especially on defense. Defense, he was everywhere, dude. I mean, he's going, running through walls, getting, going on up walls, you know. He was a beast, honestly. Outfield. But batting, it's either him or the Chaz Chomp, man. I mean, I
I
don't
think it's
know.
gonna be both of them.
I probably is, honestly. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, to me, it's just really who's hot, who stays more consistent. And I mean, I'll give Dave Myers the benefit of the doubt. I mean, to me, he's pretty good. He has the potential. CV again takes that next step, but
I think he hit 228 last year.
Who, Jake?
did he?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I could have.
No,
I have him right here.
actually, I overshot it. He hit 219.
He's 228 for his career.
Oh, yeah, he hit 219 last year.
There's stretches where he would do good, and then same thing, he just could not hit like at all. And let's see, what about
Yeah,
Chaz?
219.
Where's Chaz at?
Yeah, that's gonna
See,
be
211
Jesus.
Jazz was
and
bad.
250 for a career. So, like I said, I mean, out of both of them, I think Dave Myers is the better one. Sorry, Jake, but I don't know, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it pans out, but I mean, as of right now, I think what Jake Myers is he the younger one? Let me see, he's 28.
Yes.
No, it's
He's like the
Chaz.
2 years younger.
No,
No, Jazz was like
no,
30
and then
then.
Chaz is younger. Oh no, my bad. No,
How?
it's
Jazz
No,
is
Jake.
like
yeah,
30
It's
he
Jake.
years
My
old.
bad. No, it's Jake. It's
yeah,
Jake. My
yeah.
bad. My bad, bro. Chill.
There's still hope, but yeah, I mean,
Is
I
it,
think that's our
look,
honestly,
only.
okay. That's fine. If you want to, if you, like I said, you're a big fan of his. You're his biggest supporter, so
nah,
I'm cool with
I
that.
don't know about
Ho
that. I don't know about that, man.
hopefully his bat heats up. We'll see. But if we switch over to Chaz, if Jake was bad, Chaz was terrible last year. And people in Houston, us, like we've been clamoring for Chaz to get more playing time forever, for years. And Dusty always had him as like a part-time player, right? And that would piss everyone off and be like, why? Yeah, it would be like, why the fuck did we play him more and stuff like that? And it's just, and did we find out last year?
I think
He had a
so,
negative
honestly.
point six WAR.
I would say. Then I was about to say you to it. Then I think so because we'd see those glimpses of him. Like where he'd have like a good game. We're like, dang, like why does he playing him more?
Yeah,
Like his offense. Then he was like, whenever he would play, he was very protective on offense, and on defense too. And then he would hustle, catch,
Yeah.
and then catch those pop flies too.
I
But I
mean,
don't
he
know. And then
had
I
that
guess,
that one big catch too, like, in
oh
the
yeah,
postseason. I
oh
mean,
yeah, that literally won us the word. Like that literally
yeah,
helped us win the World Series.
yeah,
exactly. So, I mean, maybe we're riding off of that, right? But it's like that offense has like they just
That offense,
never got it going.
yeah, because
yeah.
he said that he batted worse than Jake Myers, right? Then he's a
He
yeah
did.
211 compared to a 219.
Yeah,
Crazy.
And
yeah.
then it's crazy. And then it's crazy because according to go back to MLB.com on their depth chart, they have Dubon in like backups for like five positions.
Yeah,
Hey, he's that Swiss Army
He's
knife, man.
crazy, dude. He is. And then they have him literally starting at second. So that probably means that
yeah,
Jose is going to be our new left fielder.
yep.
And then they have him back up at third, back up at short, back up at left, behind Altuve. So, and then they literally have him third behind Chaz and Jake in center. So
The
Hold up, hold
difference
up,
to
hold up.
me,
Sorry.
like,
I need to take a whiz real quick. Cut this out.
go for it, man.
All right.
Damn, Mike chugged a beer before the pod. I think it's what happened here.
yep,
Um, but the difference to me, honestly, is like Chaz has at least he's had good offensive output in the past, right? Unlike Jake.
yeah,
So, if you look at his prior years, like as a part-time player, he was a good player. He probably like, average batting average somewhere around 260 and was hitting between 15 and 22 home runs a year. We can live
yeah,
with that. If we get a season somewhere in there, we can live with that. We just can't live with what happened last year.
yeah, dude. And then from 2023 to last year, it literally dropped 60 points his average.
Yeah.
From 273 to 211. Strikeouts went down two, once from 117 to 72. Home runs 22 went down to 5.
And you don't expect that to happen somebody's age 20, what was he, 29 last year in his age 29 season?
Yeah,
Like he shouldn't be washed up.
which is crazy. Like, do you think maybe like playing full time, like it messed with him? Like I don't know, like his rhythm or like I don't know what those two like how else to say it.
I don't know. My hope is that he was just a lost season, and he bounces back.
Just
So
a down season and then.
yeah, I
But
hope
yeah,
it's
that's
not the
crazy. Then
pressure.
I didn't realize that he had like well then like for Jake Myers it's about the same to 2023 227 to 219, but the strikeouts went up way more. 2023 88 strikeouts and then to 117.
Yeah,
The home runs about the same, 10 in 23, 13 to last season. But yeah, and then like I think if Chad has another season like last season, I think it might be cut loose with him. I think,
yeah, you gotta
or is
get
that
you
too
gotta get
soon?
something. No, I mean, the rest of the outfield's not good enough to support having dead weight, I think, anywhere. Um, so you got to do something there.
Yeah, because as of right now, they have him starting at right. Chaz.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully,
Dang.
hopefully he picks it up, man. I mean, we badly need somebody to pop there in the outfield.
Which of course is Jordan,
Yeah,
so he's not going to see the field much this season.
yeah, yeah.
True.
Hopefully we don't have two giant holes there on offense. Um, okay. So let's switch gears. Let's look at the rest of the division. Um, so let's just start with the Mariners. They didn't really do anything this offseason. So they finished last year 85 and 77. They were right behind us. So it was kind of a two-man race there at the end for the division lead. I don't know. I think they'll be right there again.
I think so too.
Same, honestly. I mean, they should have won the division last year.
Yeah,
They
they should
just
have.
did an absolute crazy choke job. Like they were up what, at least 10 games.
With what?
Yep,
Like with I think it was 2 months left, if not
yep,
like around that time frame, if I remember correctly. Like I said,
Crazy.
and then I thought we were done. I was like, Jesus, like, and then all of a sudden you just see the games like just actually inching closer and closer. We're behind 8, and then like we're behind 5. I was like, because
yep,
I think we even talked about it amongst ourselves. Like, I think we have a chance to win the division, which is
yeah,
crazy to think about. At that time, we were like, we're 10 games back. The Mariners already like they were already celebrating.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, no,
Yep.
they were all on social media. They were doing all this and 10 games up. You see the comments on Twitter, like crazy, and then it just went nosedived crazy.
Yeah, just I think they were up at 10, and then we ended up winning the division by 3.5 games.
That was
Yeah, I
insane.
think they'll win 90 games just by virtue of them having another year of experience. But they didn't really do anything big in the offseason. So the Texas Rangers. First of all,
Can we
I don't
can
know,
we
man.
get
What
to
do y'all think? Like,
hold on before we get into
Ah,
actually what the thing. Did you guys see those caps? I think I sent it to y'all, right?
yeah, you sent it to us. So, like,
Gotta bring that
how did that
up.
get through? And then how did that get through, man? How did like they didn't see that in the design?
I guess nobody was really Spanish speaking from the design team because dude, that
I sent it
was
to Romeo. I
terrible.
was like, dude, you should have ordered these.
Dude,
What'd he say?
Yeah, he said he wanted one. So they did you see where they were selling on eBay for $1,000 or something like that?
Yes, yes, I saw
yeah,
that.
because then I think the team pulled them already. You know, they're pulled
Yeah, they
from the
did.
shelves. So I guess if you bought one there, I guess
No more.
they're rare.
Limited
Yeah,
edition.
dude, that
Yeah, oh, I don't know if you want to give the context to everyone what that is, Ron, what we're talking about.
White people aren't gonna get it, man.
Well, you gotta explain it. I mean, it's after dark,
I
no?
mean,
true. It's horrible, dude. Like,
being
come
half
on. Like, how
white,
did that get
I don't
through?
think I'm not the right one to explain it. So I'm gonna let one of y'all take it.
Mike, saw you?
Asron, go ahead. But I can't
I
I
said it
can't
first.
show I can't show the thing, the picture.
We'll 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 show one in editing. We'll bring it up. So just pretend like it's on the screen right now.
Okay. All right. So to give a little context to what we're talking about, so the MLB ended up making these new designs for caps, right? Basically, they have the name of the team, and then in the middle of it, like on top of it, I should say, they have their what is it, like their logo for the most part.
Yeah, the
So
T.
like it
Yeah,
would
it's the
say
T.
Astros and then the H like in the very on top of that, right? And so with the Rangers, obviously they're Texas, right? And their logo is the T. And so they have the T right in the middle. And so looking at it, right, it says in Spanish, tetas. If you don't know what that means, pretty much means boobs. So it means boobs, and it says and it's huge. And I think we're gonna bring it up, right? But it just like everyone, like Spanish speaking, we know what that means, and you've been saying this forever, right? But that doesn't like, man, that's
And of course,
priceless. And I mean, we're Astros fans, right? So we're just dogging on them. And so, I mean, apparently MLB caught on to it, right? And then they, what, like a couple days, 1, 2 days after they put them
yeah. And
for
then I
sale,
think they pulled it.
they pulled
They
it.
pulled it from the website.
And then those apparently lucky fans that are able to get some and trying to sell them for what, $1,000 now.
They had
Dude,
so there's a handful of Rangers
we
fans
shouldn't
who
have said
have
anything.
sets of caps.
We shouldn't have said anything. We could have had the whole arena full of Tepes caps, kids.
True.
Yeah, we should have just let that go for a while.
They should have just let
But
us.
like I said, how did they let like they had to have known that like what that meant, right? Like they could can't just let it slip through.
I don't know.
No,
I mean, I think
I definitely
apparently,
think it slipped through.
yeah. I mean, was there another one? No. Oh, never mind. I think it was just like one of those like the Centel like type of tweets where I think there was like an A's one, but it said it said like athletics said ass or something. But I think that one was actually Photoshop.
Um, so couple thoughts on the Rangers. So one, it's a big deal either in Dallas or in Houston whenever we have a series, and it's a lot of fun. Which brings me, it brings me to why the NFL is so goddamn stupid with these stupid ass fucking divisions. I could give two shits about us playing, the Giants or the Redskins. Like, I would have so much more fun if we played Houston twice a
Who?
year.
Hey,
Who'd you say?
the Giants are the who?
Houston
No,
or
no,
the
no, no. And
Redskins,
then those other team you said. I think you mean the Commanders,
the
Ron. All
Giants.
right. And
You're a big Native American rights guy.
hey, man. And then I'm just saying that's not their name anymore.
Okay, can we get back to the damn thing? So, would it not be better? Like, doesn't it make more sense? Like, why? Like, so even in basketball, right? The Mavs, Spurs, Rockets, they're in the same division, even though divisions don't really matter in the NBA. But it does matter in the NFL. And it's like, wouldn't it be so much more fun if we were in the same division as Houston?
Oh yeah, definitely. But even in the '90s, the '80s, '70s, and '90s, and then with the Oilers,
Oh
they're in
yeah,
the
for sure.
AFC. It's like yeah, then I agree with you 100%. But I don't know. I guess to have one team represent each conference. I don't know. Maybe that's my understanding, but I could be wrong. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
because in recent years, whenever there's a game there at Cowboy Stadium, especially when the Texans are having like one of their good years, it's like it could be 80-20, whereas 75-25 Houston, that all you see is just red.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying that is a way better rivalry than us versus any of the East Coast teams, right? Like, it just is, man. It's a lot more fun.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
And
agree.
yeah.
and the two cities actually have a rivalry. There's a big rivalry actually between Dallas and Houston for everything. What else do
Yep.
we have a rivalry with New York for? We don't. So I don't know. Anyway, are the Texas Rangers our biggest rival?
I mean, I mean, see, I say yes, them, and well, I guess more recent, the Yankees. I guess more like the playoffs, and I guess you can also put maybe the Mariners, but no, yeah, I think it is probably the Rangers, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's the Rangers because to be honest, like and then like I don't care about like let's say we could have a losing season, but as long as we have the series win over the Rangers, that that's fine with me.
Yeah.
See, we've only had one playoff series, so I struggle with the fact that of calling them our biggest rival.
But
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 maybe
then
they
that's
are.
that's just for the
Their
longest
fans
time.
definitely see
Yeah.
it that way.
Well, I mean, for the
Yeah,
longest
I
time
mean,
their
too,
fans
just like
definitely
how the
see it that way.
Cowboys, yeah, just like how the Cowboys and now the Texans, and then we were different divisions for the longest time. The Astros were the NL. We were
Right,
the National League for the
right,
longest time
right.
until what 20? When was our first year in the AL? I'm gonna look that up. I can find it.
And it would have
excuse
been
me.
like 2016,
2015, we said? Let me see.
something like that.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because before that we were in the Central Division in the NL from '94 to
Yeah.
2012, and then with a new realignment, they moved us to the AL West in 2013, and we've been there ever since.
So that's bad news for us because the Rangers are going to be really good.
I think
So
I think so too.
y- yeah, they kept all of their guys. Some of their pitching that was hurt last year, they were decimated by injuries last year. They're getting their guys back,
Yeah,
right? So DeGrom's coming back to anchor the rotation. Their young guys are really good. Evan Carter, Wyatt Langford, some of their recent number one picks. Those guys are beasts.
Yeah, it up.
Yeah, and so they're just going to get better. We'll see if some of their more recent picks make it. Like they have a couple of pitching prospects, but their lineup is stacked, man. Like they got the young guys, plus you had Seager, Adolis Garcia. Um, and it's like, damn, but
Dude,
we still got Marcus Simeon, all those guys. It's a murderer's
dude,
row, man.
their rotation, dude, and then that I feel like the Astros are missing. They have a 1-2
Yeah,
punch with Evaldi and Degrom, and that's what the Astros
yep,
don't have. They don't have that
yeah,
ace, and then you could say that the Rangers have two.
yeah, yeah. So, and they have a way better farm system. They have way more assets to improve the team. So, if they need to add something at the trade deadline, they can definitely do it. So, man, if they stay healthy, like they're winning the division if they stay healthy. Like there's no question. So we'll see. But I'm not looking forward to hearing from all the fucking Rangers fans every series, and in the playoffs. So let's move on. So the Angels. So Aaron, they took your guy Coochie. They added a
Oh my
couple other
god, dude.
guys. They added Soler. So they added a bat. They added a top prospect. So they're going to get better, right? They were pretty bad last year. I don't think they're going to contend. So I think they were 63 wins last year. I think they can get to 80,
Yeah,
but I still think they're third in the division.
Yeah, I
When
agree,
you got Mike
honestly.
Trout,
that guy needs to get out.
At this point, I think it's it's too late for that now.
yeah,
But
it's
then
too late.
also, then he's gone to injury bug too, man. That guy's been hurt like the past
He
couple of
has.
seasons.
He
He's been
has.
carrying that whole franchise on his shoulders for the most part. Jeez.
Yeah.
Dude, he has.
Yeah. They
Easy.
got some good young players. Like I said, they added some guys and they're starting to ramp up their spending. So they're going to get better this year. Depending
Oh
on how
yeah, then
things
they
work out,
added
they could contend as soon as next year.
yeah, and then they added Jansen. He's their new closer.
Oh, did they?
I have no
Kenley
idea who that
Jensen,
is.
yeah, they added him to be the closer for the
The
Dodgers.
Dodgers, no? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And last season he was in Boston, and then they just signed him now, and then he's with the Angels right now. And then of course, then you can't forget about if you think of when you say Angels, you can't forget about the best third baseman, Anthony Rendon. That guy's been hurt for the past like 6 seasons ever since he signed with them. I think he's played in a total of what, like 20 games for them, like something ridiculously low, and they gave him a fat contract.
That's wild.
Uh, hey, man, that's
Yeah,
Texas's
when
own right there, Anthony Rendon.
yeah 20 yeah in the
Um,
past going on 5 seasons he's only played like 2020 he played 52, 2021 58, 47, 43, and then 57.
Dang, that's crazy. Wow.
And then that's because of then yeah
yeah.
they thought he was gonna be a big piece to help out Trout, but then he's been hurt left and right, and then so
The vision was for him to be part of that big three with Trout and Shohei, and it just never materialized.
now then like I said the injuries got
Anything to
Rendon, and
say on
then
the
he
on
hasn't been
the
this
Athletics?
fuck their owners.
Sell the team.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have anything else to say on those guys. They added Luis Severino, so they're probably last in the division, honestly.
For
All right,
them and the
so
fans, honestly.
yeah,
Well, the only good
yeah.
thing is they're bringing their gold jerseys. They're just yellow. That's about it. That's the only good thing I can think of.
Look, as a Mavericks fan, I sympathize with the A's fans. So moving on, we're gonna go to our predictions. So let's do a win-loss projection for the Astros and where they finish in the division. Asron, you go first. And I'm gonna note this so that we can refer to it later.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we finished like right in the middle. I think we finished third because I don't see us finishing below the A's or the Angels. I think honestly this is a not two division, a two-team race between the Mariners and the Rangers. And then, but I could be wrong, and then the Astros could we could make some in-season moves to help strengthen our rotation or even our outfield. But if it stays like this, I think we're back in the middle. We're back. mm, What the
How many
third
wins?
place? Uh, and with that, because with going back to last season, how it finished, the Rangers finished 78 and 84, and they finished third. So I could maybe go what? I say maybe I think we're at least a 70 win team. So what? That'll be 70 and if I'm doing the math right, 70 and because it's 162
90,
right for the games.
so
Yeah.
92. Yeah, man, that's not
Yes.
going to be third
If I
division.
you don't think so? Of then what then if that's the case
Oh, I
then
mean,
I
I don't
think
know.
maybe like
Maybe,
around because do you really
I
think
don't
the
think they
A's
can be
improved that
third.
much?
Yeah.
maybe if the Rangers and Mariners are really really good, yeah, yeah, I guess you're right.
But then maybe like yeah, maybe if that's the case, maybe I could go best case, maybe like 73, 74 wins.
Mike,
All right. With me, I think I think they're actually gonna do pretty similar how they did last year for the most part. It's just, I mean, gonna depend on injuries and all that,
I
right?
like it.
What I put 86, 76, a little bit lower from last year. I think we do get second though. I think who wins
Dang,
it?
Okay.
Mike's an optimist. Mike's an optimist here.
I think it's gonna be man, it's gonna be tough, but I think who wins it is gonna be I hate for to say this, but the Rangers are gonna win the division.
They
What
have
do you
such a
think,
strong roster,
Asron?
man. I think yeah, I have to agree with Mike.
I think
I
we're gonna
think
be
Okay.
pretty close with the Mariners, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't trust them. I really just don't trust them, man. I mean, maybe they I mean, like I said, they should have won the division last year, and
oh
they were
yeah,
on track
definitely
for
they should
that.
have.
But I mean, I don't know. For whatever reason, I just don't really just trust them. They didn't really get better. They're pretty much the same, like we said, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows? Maybe they end up winning the division, right? But I don't know. I just don't see it. I think we're
Yeah,
solid. We still have that solid core for the most part. Got those big bats still. We'll see how the pitching goes. Hopefully they end up staying healthy, maybe add some, but I think we'll be solid still.
What do you think, Rob?
82 and 80 is my prediction. I also predict that they'll be third in the division, and I also predict that the Rangers will win the AL West.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much in line. Team
Paper, the Rangers
MVP. Who do you got, Asron?
team MVP?
Definitely.
Team
Yep.
MVP, I mean, who else than the heart and soul of this team, Jose Altuve, I feel like.
Yeah.
I
Mike.
mean, who else between it's either him or Jordan.
So with
But with
me,
me, my heart saying Jose.
okay, so this is just team MVP, right?
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say probably Jordan. I mean, kind of not really much to say with that. I mean, dude's just a beast, man.
True.
It's a beast. Freaking. I mean, we'll see. They're gonna want to just more put him in the DH, right? So,
Yeah.
guy's a monster. He nothing much more to say that.
If he can stay healthy, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And you,
I knew
Rob, if
everyone
he
was
is.
probably gonna put Altuve, so I didn't want to say him.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. And then he's willing to move to left field to help out the team. Like, what more can you ask for that?
Exactly.
Then because with his tenure there at the Astros, he could have easily said no, and then I'm saying here at second. But he's willing to help out the team play and left, so Jordan could pretty much. And then that's why he's doing it, so Jordan could focus on being
Yeah,
our DH.
true. I guess that also would be considered MVP. Just that alone.
Yeah. Now I got so this is the surprise that I had for you guys.
Oh my
So team
God,
MVP for
Oh,
me,
I was.
man,
it's gonna
Let
be
me see. Who?
Paredes.
that's your guess?
That one, then who
It's
else?
gonna
And then
be.
that's
It's gonna be
So
JP3.
if it's JP3, dude, I'm gonna
it is gonna be JP3. It
Hey, I'm
is
not gonna.
Jeremy
I was.
Pena
It is
Dude.
and
between Jordan and Peña. I was
Oh
gonna
my
say
God. I
Peña,
don't know,
honestly.
bro.
yeah, man,
How?
dude, he.
What's your
This is the
reasoning
year he
behind
puts
it?
it all together. He's gonna become a so he's entering year four. I'm a big fan of players entering their fourth year. I think there's more
Jesus.
a little bit more pressure, a little bit more space for him to evolve into a leadership role with Bregman gone. So I think he's gonna embrace that, man. Honestly, I think he's gonna go for about a 280 average, 30 home runs, on base percentage, 35%. Dude, I think
Jesus.
he's gonna make the All-Star game, man. He's gonna kill it.
My man.
So let's go with the final one now. The final prediction that I asked you guys to make was your batshit crazy out of box prediction. Interested to see where you guys went with this. So kick us off, Asron. What's your batshit crazy prediction?
Yeah, and then like I tried to think of one, but I guess go with that term of like super out there, like bad shit that what maybe I think that's what I could think of like could be that crazy has to do with like maybe like Lance McCullers, having a breakout season this year, like put out a miracle, you know, has like a breakout performance this year that comes back, becomes our ace. Like I don't know, that I really couldn't think of one to be honest. And then unless you guys thought of wilder
I like it.
stuff.
Not bad,
That's
not bad.
a good one. What do you got, Mike?
So what I put, I mean, I don't know if it's really batshit crazy, but I think Aaron is probably a little bit more crazier. But what I had put was Hunter Brown will end up being our ace, and he'll be one of the finalists for a Cy Young winner. He's gonna take that step, dude. He's like I said, he has all the
Dang.
mechanics. He
Dude,
does.
you love Hunter
He,
Brown.
dude, to me, he's a beast, man. He is a
Dude, that's
beast
crazy
if he could put
because
it
then
all
that's
together.
crazy. No, because Mike, and then I was thinking something similar like that. I was like, but nah, and then I thought for sure, and then I didn't say that because I thought maybe Ron would expect that. But then you go ahead and say like, dang, never mind, never mind. Then maybe because then
That's why, like, I don't
I
know
had
if it
this.
was like too much of a, out there, but I mean, I was gonna switch it up right now and say Arrighetti Spaghetti, but nah, I'll go with my boy Hunter Brown.
Man,
Ron,
you guys
Ron,
are
what's
you
your
guys
what's
are
your crazy prediction?
I don't know why this guy hates him so much.
Ron's all mad. Look at him.
your
He's
guys
all
are
annoyed.
seriously your guys are Jake Myers and Hunter Brown. Like that's the hill that you've chosen to
Oh,
die on. You know what this reminds me of, honestly? This reminds me of like all of the trash Laker players you tried to promote over the years, like Shannon Brown and like Sasha Vujacic
hey,
and
those guys, hey,
all of those types of
Sasha
guys that
Vujacic
you're
is a
like
champion, bro. That guy's a champion. Put some respect on his name.
Max
The most
Christie,
clutch
like all
free
of these guys where I'm
throws.
just like, geez,
Devin
fucking Brandon
George.
Bass.
Oh, what's that one guy?
That's what this reminds me.
Robert
That's
Sacre,
Hunter
GOAT.
Brown, and that's oh my God, fucking
Dude,
Nance.
but
Like
what would you
that's who we're talking about with Hunter Brown.
No, it's not, man. I think he's solid. He's gonna prove you wrong.
duty? You know what? To hop on Mike's bandwagon, I see Hunter Brown's gonna win 20 games this season.
Oh,
Hell yeah, baby!
let's go, baby.
JV 2.0 right there.
Let's go.
Okay, all
He's
right,
gonna reach the legendary 20-win season, bro. Just watch.
Just
He's gonna
watch,
lose.
man.
all right, all right. So my surprise
All right,
prediction. So here we go.
hit us, Ron.
So
Hit
as we
us.
approach as we approach midseason, Kyle Tucker says he won't sign an extension in Chicago and immediately requests a trade. He gets traded back to the Astros in exchange for a first round pick and Jonathan Singleton, and then he leads the Astros back to the ALCS.
Oh damn, you had a whole storyline thought of.
Damn. I mean, I
Then
Yeah,
really
man.
hope that would happen.
I would hope so too, man. Bring him back. We
That would
definitely need
be
it.
that would be amazing. Yeah, we definitely need that, but it's gonna happen. I mean, that's your prediction, bold prediction. So, I mean, I'll take it. I like it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
man. This is going to be the year of the trade back. So first it's going to be Kyle Tucker, then it's going to be Luca, and then we're going to start this thing that's never happened where
Oh,
all these players get traded back to their former teams. It's going to be great, man.
Bro,
I don't know about
Luca's
that
not
one.
going back, bro. Luca's not going back.
Hey, bro.
I meant to, or who did he play with?
Slovenia?
Who did he play with in Spain?
He's with
Real
Real
Madrid?
Madrid. No,
I don't know. I don't know the
Yeah,
teams. Barcelona.
yeah.
Um,
this guy. Hey,
No, dude,
how
that's
dare you?
Messi.
How to them
okay, I get.
confused.
Damn, that's actually a
There was
crazy
there was
one.
some more.
But imagine that happens though. Like, I don't know. Then I guess I'll be annoyed. Like, and then so why trade him away in the first place? Why not just freaking give him his money that he's worth? Because I feel like he was worth it
We'll
Wait,
see what the
who?
deal ends up
Tucker
being.
or Luca?
for Tucker. No, for
Oh yeah.
They're
Luca,
sa-
for
they're sa-
Tucker. Oh my
they're
god.
saying it's
Okay,
going
I
to be
thought
in
you were
a
still talking
linear
about Tucker.
deal.
He was all
Just like you
sad doing
put.
that. Do you remember? He was all sad. All distraught. They're like,
Hey, he's gonna take us to the promised land, baby. Let's go.
Jesus, dude, what a turnaround for that. Can we talk
Let's
about that
go,
for a little bit?
Fluka. Let's go, Fluka. Thank you, Nico.
That's going to be another 30-minute conversation. So I'm gonna outro us out of that and wrap up our
Damn it, dude.
Astros 25 preview. So since this is mostly going to Rangers fans, probably no one's going to listen to this. But I thought we did. That wasn't a great job. I thought we did a half-ass job of giving everybody a nice preview of the Astros season. So this probably will go out. I don't know what's day, Thursday. This will probably go out before the weekend,
Hell
and
yeah, baby.
then for the Rangers fans out there, I don't know. Maybe Brandon does something for y'all. Don't know. I won't be on it either way, so it
Hey, I mean, we had some
doesn't matter to
positives
me.
about the Rangers.
Yeah, we predicted that we predicted the Rangers to win the division, all of us.
Yeah,
So
cause it's crazy. Cause on paper they have the best roster. I feel like in the
yeah,
division.
Yeah.
yeah, they do. So I'm gonna try and get out to the first series. I think it's in May where Houston comes to Arlington. So I'm gonna try and get out there, support our boys, and control all the Rangers fans. So we'll see. So
Those
Are you gonna
tetas
start
caps.
for
and then
us,
are you gonna start a Fire Nico chant there at Glow Park?
dude, I assume there will be some started. I mean, if there's Fire Nico chants at medieval times, then I assume there's going to be some out at
Dude, that's
Oh,
crazy. When
it's
he said
funny.
that, yeah, when he said that on the newest episode, I was like, so freaking random. People in their in their medieval gear, Fire Nico.
with
That's
their hats
hilarious.
on and yeah, eating their chicken.
Yeah, eating their big ass turkey
Yeah,
legs and shit.
yeah. So it's been medieval times. It's been SMU games, Stars games, FC Dallas games. So I have to assume there'll be
Sheesh.
some good ones out at the park. So
Hey, Ron, you
well
need to start
deserved.
a
F that
We
guy.
Want Tetas. We want
Want
tetas.
that dog?
You gotta put that in there.
Bring back the teta.
True, bring back.
Start a
Okay,
hashtag for the Ranger
and
fans.
for everybody here on the Draft Night podcast, that's Asron, that's Mike, and we're out. But